Hello, my name is Melote and welcome to the channel. Today we're talking about XDefiant because it is just released and it's pretty fun. These are my very first impressions. The gameplay you're seeing here is my first match in XDefiant. I didn't play the beta or anything like that, and honestly, I've seen a pretty small amount of gameplay. I really wanted to just kind of go in without too much anticipation. I had been excited for this game, but still, I knew if I had played the beta, it would just make the wait all that more painful. So I've waited, and now here we are. And just to give you some background on me and what I like to play, typically what I've done in the past, what I've played in the past, is Halo. That's been the big one I've played year after year. I think my first big multiplayer game I got into was Halo 3 back in 2007. And ever since then, massive Halo fan. I also was really into MW2, the original, back in the day. All of that has contributed to now. I'm really a big fan of arena games. Nowadays, it's kind of hard to find the one that you want to play, but really sitting down and playing something like XDefiant is refreshing. You'll see as I'm playing though, like I haven't really honed in my controls that much. I kind of do it on the fly as I'm playing, the main things I changed, just for reference, is my field of view I bumped up to 105. I moved the dead zones down to 0, and then about halfway through this gameplay I do eventually change the ADS modifier, so 80% of my sensitivity. So how do I feel about it? How do I feel about this game? And the answer is, it's really fun. I definitely need to play more and more to get a grander understanding of the game, but I really enjoy what I've done so far. The big thing with this game also is that with arena style shooters, the map knowledge is an inherent part of being good at the game. It's certainly the weapons is part of it, mastering the weapons, but also a large part is positioning, making the right routes or running the right routes, and I don't have any knowledge in that context. Like I said, I didn't play the beta. I haven't really reviewed anything in terms of the maps and their layouts ahead of time. So I'm just really winging it here as I go, but still managing to have a good time without that map knowledge gives me some confidence in this game. So certainly as time goes on, people can get better map knowledge, get better weapons, better attachments, and certainly at that point it can become like people start exploiting certain weaknesses or vulnerabilities of maps, like, oh, this position is really strong and just locks down the rest of the map. Maybe that'll come up as time progresses here, and it's certainly hard to say at this point. And I'm sure there's going to be a meta that very quickly reveals itself in the coming days. But all of that to say that the core foundation of the game seems very solid, and I think that is the most important. So yes, they're going to make tweaks as time goes on. That's just ultimately how games these days work, is nothing set in stone. Back in the day with just Halo games, for example, you're not going to see too much change. Like the Halo 3 battle rifle, and it was always 4 bursts, and that was the amount of bullets it took to kill. But in this game, I assume certain things are going to change like that. Oh, maybe a certain weapon reveals itself to be extremely powerful. But overall, really fun so far. Really like the movement, and everything I've seen makes me excited. My plan with this game is to just play it day after day, get more experience with the game overall, and kind of catalog my journey through it as I get better, because I've had some good moments in my first match here, but I have a ways to go before I'm really ready, I think, or I can consider myself good in that echelon. So if you want to follow along for that as I continue to get better, hone in my sensitivity, hone in a lot of other things, my game sense within XDefiant, certainly consider sticking around. If you have anything particular you want me to do in this game or cover, let me know. But really, I'm just going to plan on daily videos on this game. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.